guys, let's talk about food and food management, and most importantly, how to increase your food in the city when your city is starving. So I've got a city here, Yakulan, and it's currently starving. They're actually not starving, just the food expectancy change is negative, which means that their stocks are falling down. We currently have 151 food reserves in the city, and this is like day-to-day change. Tomorrow it's gonna be minus 27, and so forth, so forth. This is affected by the villages around you and how much other lords and caravans arrive to your city and how much food they buy from you, and also how much food they sell to you. So if there are lots of, let's say, bandits, looters, and such around your city and your villages, they'll most likely kill those villagers that travel from your village to your city and sell the food. So this can sometimes really affect your food economy. Also, if there's a bandit lair, you want to take care of that as it spawns more of the looters or forest bandits and so forth. So make sure you take care of those as well. So let's see how does this work. So currently we have 151 food, let's say, resources or instances, and you can see that it's listed as olives, date fruit, fish, meat, grape, oil, butter, cheese, all of which are food that can be consumed and bought at the market. There is currently no grain in this city, so let's try and sell some of our food to the city. I've got 380 grain. Let's try and sell a random amount. I think the 50 is the biggest like bonus you can get from certain food type. So there's currently 199 instances of grain here. Let's press done. Now we sold grain to our city, but nothing changed yet because this is from day-to-day basis. So now we need to wait for, we need to wait a day for it to update. And after it updates, we should see grain here as food source, and the food should update. Okay, so it just went down for 27 and it updated now. So it's plus 21 now, and we can see that there's grain plus 48 below the lands around settlement, around the middle. There was no grain up till now, but now we sold grain to them and now they have plus 48 grain. So you need to wait one day for this to update, and now there is food in your settlement. Other things that affect your food are things like prosperity. The more prosperous your town is, the more food it needs. And if it keeps growing and growing and growing, this will be a bigger toll on your day-to-day food. This is one of the things that you can either lower or higher. You can also increase it or decrease it, but you mostly want this to be as high as possible, as this is one of the main things that yields gold on day-to-day basis. Another thing is the garrison. So you will notice that only the garrison part is included in the food, not the militia. So it doesn't matter how much militia you have, or so it seems, because militia is not listed, but the garrison does matter. So if we stop waiting and we go to garrison, so to keep and manage our garrison, if we were to take out all of these troops, there would be no negative impact on the food. So this is another thing you can do. You can just make sure that there is no garrison, just militia in the towns. Yes, the cities or castles will be less protected, but they will be more prosperous as well. So you can also make caravans. You can start caravans here that will always visit this town. They will probably arrive with food occasionally. And this is pretty much it about the food and food management. I hope this helped. Basically, to summarize it, you just need to take care of the bandits and make sure villagers are able to visit your town and the caravans. And you can, in need, you can sell your own food, but I normally don't do that, as I like to keep my food high from 500 to 1000, so I'm safe for at least 2-3 months, as I have quite a big of a party, over 200 troops normally. If there's anything else that's not clear, or you have any more further questions, feel free to just drop them down below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and see you soon.